So in a lot of projects, we need to specify the value of any energy that is sent back to the grid, which we call exported energy. So there are a number of different ways that we can do this. So in most cases, simple cases, we have a static value. And a static value is one, as the name implies, it doesn't change. It's the same price throughout the year. It's not dependent on the hour of the day or the month of the year, and it stays the same. So if we click static value, we'll be asked for a single value. In the UK, this is about 5 pence a kilowatt hour, so I'm just going to put 0.05, and we'll click save and continue if that's fine. And so any kilowatt hour or part thereof that is exported to the grid will be ascribed a value of, in this case, 5 pence a kilowatt hour. Now, more and more, we are getting to a point where actually the export value changes depending on the month of the year, the time of the day, the week of the day of the week, etc. And for this, what we can do is we can use dynamic value. So if you click dynamic value, we'll get one of our classic GridMAP tables, and we can basically put, export value 1, and actually you can then set between which dates and which times of the day and which days of the week, and the rate, and whether that rate, that rate will be per kilowatt hour. So it may be, let's say, that we have a summer export rate, so which starts, let's say, in the 1st of June and goes through to the end of October, and that's all day, and we get an export rate in the summer, which is a bit lower, 0.03. And then we have a winter export rate. Let's just call this export winter. And that will be from, again, the 1st of November, 1st of November through to the end of May, 31st of May. And again, we'll say, well, actually, that's got a higher rate of 7 pence. So this way, there can be many rows. You can essentially create a more dynamic tariff structure that certainly we're starting to see from some with some clients. Now, the other value that you may have is you may have a wholesale price. So what this means is that actually your export is very much based on the price at each half-hourly period during a year. And in this case, if we click wholesale price, then we'll be asked to upload a CSV, and that CSV has to encompass all of the half-hourly periods throughout the year, and the price for each period in the year. And again, your date. So we'll click choose file to upload the file, and we just need to give it some critical information. So the price, the prices per kilowatt hour, megawatt hour, gigawatt hour, etc. Very unlikely to be terawatt hour, but we've got that in there. Is it half hourly, hourly, quarter hourly? Your pricing. Most people have half hourly or hourly pricing. Is it a single column? If it is, click true. If it's not, then click false. What's the first date? A lot of the time it's the 1st of January of a particular year, so we can just type that in. What's the first time stamp? And then where does the first data point reside? So this is the first price point, not the date or the time, but effectively where the first price point is, so we can work out where to start. And with that data, we can then create an annual half-hourly or hourly price point for export to the grid. If you've got any questions, please get in touch, but hopefully that makes some sense with regards to the different options for export value. Thanks a lot. Bye.